Hi, welcome to City Skylines, HeightMapped Intermediate Series, Episode 72. Do you remember this park that we made, I think one or two episodes ago? There have been just two changes to it. It now has houses all along this side. And I went ahead and made these are just eye candy at this point. Bike, excuse me, bike, uh, sorry, get down in here and take a look. Okay, all of these little bike parking locations that are along here, I've got them on every corner that I could fit them into that had two spaces together. And right now, bikes are not they won't be parking there. I mean, you just saw the little old man with his bikes not in there. Oh, that's weird. Oh, there we go. Okay. I got in on top of it and couldn't see the rest of it. So right now it's just a place for people to gather. They come by in their bikes and get off their bikes to gather in it, and the bikes still disappear. But as time goes by, I hope that that won't be a factor anymore. Whoa, gonna get hit here. Okay. See, he just got off his bikes and he didn't park them. That's because right now, although you can make something that looks like a bike parking, and that really bugs me too. It just disappears when you get near it. But these are just for now, and they're basically just here to hold the bike's path spots, so that I'll remember that's what I want to put in there when and if Paradox ever comes up with. I'm hoping eventually Paradox is going to come up with something that's going to allow us to put an area for people to park their bikes, and they really will, instead of the bikes disappearing the minute they get off of them. Someday, maybe, I hope. Okay. There we go. Okay, so in our last episode, we were busy over here creating our... and I was going to finish off and put in one more over here. I did all of the little bike parks all the way around. You can differentiate them from the rest of the park because they have weeping willows on them right here instead of the oaks and the acacias. All of these trees, by the way, are by Mr. Maison. Every single one of them. And I think that's really cool because he does make some beautiful trees. Anyway, I left one spot open here, right there, so that I could go ahead and, while you were in the game watching, I could go ahead and put in the little bike park, because there's a spot right there for one, and I might be able to get one in there. Yes, I can, and I don't know about over here. No. Okay, so we now have two more in there, and this one is finished. And there's going to be room for lots of people to park their bikes when they come, if and when Paradox ever makes it so that they can. Meantime, we want to go over here to across the water, because I wanted to put in a couple of things here as well. Again, I want to put in the little bike parks right down here next to, I want to put two. There we go. Maybe even three. One, two. Especially right there, because they jump off their bikes in there somewhere. I'm not quite sure where. I meant to have that one over a little bit further. There we go. Okay, so there are bike paths there now, and at the college, I also want to put in bike paths, or bike. I can't seem to get down here to do things right today. Yeah. Okay, so all along here and all along here. But also I want to put in, now that's just for bikes and it's just eye candy at this point. However, I did make a parking, I'll get it up there as close as I can. I guess that's as close as I can get it. Okay. I made a couple of places where our Sims, who are students, can park their bikes as well. I mean, can park their cars as well. And I need to clean this up first. And then put one of these out a little further so it has something to attach to. And then we'll put more parking there. Because you got to figure a lot of these folks are going to come in here and want to park their cars while they're going. I think there's room for one more. Oh, there isn't. Okay. Then I will move this one over as far as it will go. And I think I have room there to put in, yep, one little bike thing. Now, whether they'll ever be used or not, I don't know. But at least they're there. There's my little bike park. Okay. So now that those are all surrounding the college, so that, you know, right now people coming in their cars would be able to use these little things, but I don't know. It's strange that it doesn't. And I did say that it levels. How weird is that? It's not showing the entire piece here. Huh. I think I know what the problem might be. I'm going to try and go fix it. I'm going to put you on hold. Well, it looks like I thought maybe I could go in and take the level terrain off. Go in and take that off the characteristics for this actual park in the tools. It didn't work. So they're all going to look like they need a paint job, but at least they're functionally enough looking that, and hopefully they still will function. I tried them out in a fake game for a while, and sure enough, the cars started parking in them. So we'll see if that happens here. It takes a while, so we're not going to sit here and watch and wait because it'll take forever, probably. See, people are still being dropped off here, and their cars popping back to wherever they got into it at home. And of course, that's just going to continue happening for a while. But I'm hoping later on in the game we can come back and we'll see all these parking lots will be full. In the meantime, I think I would like to, because I might put more universities on this side, I'm going to continue the road out here with a good size road. No, I think I'll actually use little roads. Because this is a university town and everybody should be, everybody should be, there we go, you can just go right straight out there. And maybe I should look at this from this perspective so I can keep them straight. There. And then I can run it across this way. And this way. I think I had better do this one first. Yeah. Just to make sure I know where that road's going. Okay. Okay, what am I doing here? Maybe I will take it down across here. Now this area is going to be all small houses. And we probably can use some, medium demand for residential. So I'm going to put small houses in here around the insides with the parks going this way, I think. Because I better put the parks in first. Because otherwise I'm going to mess this up. I don't want those. And I can't use those. And I don't want those. Where is the rivers? I'm looking for the ones that are just... That might work. 3 deep. Okay, and this one is how deep? Come on, give me something here. Doesn't say. Oh, 8. I don't know about that. Oh, it actually works. Well, in that case, sure. I'll put one over here too. I could use these possibly. Oops. Didn't mean to put that so close together. We need to have, well, it seems to be melding, so we'll see if that'll work actually. Is that working? Yeah, it is. Cool. Okay, now this one I have to give it a little room because I'm going to need to put something in there. Okay. Put this on hold. And I need to put something over here. I wonder if I could run a little park area down here. Maybe run them off of there. Okay, well, I'll have to think about that for right now, anyway. First off, I have to run some water. Guess I better get it up far enough to where I can see what I'm doing. Okay, that should be enough for now. And I don't want to put in residential where it's not going to have These have different pathways. These are dirt, these are cement, but that's okay for now. I can always go into the tools and change that. Okay, so residential. Ooh, didn't want to do that much. Okay, for right now, I'm just going to do this much. So just a couple of houses here to get started. I'm putting houses in because I'm going to put, I think I'm probably going to put, well, I know what I want to say. I think I'm going to wind up putting at least in part of this, I'm going to put, no, because I was going to put, originally I was going to put apartment complexes back in here. So this is all going to be small so that they can look over the top of it. Okay, so if I do a park, I like to have every house that I put in, I like to have it looking out, even in a college area, you want to have it look nice. You want people to be able to look out on whatever they're looking out on. There. Okay, so let that rip while I think about where I want to put the rest of it. I think probably where the metro is and the college is, I'm going to make this more park area. And since I started it with and ended it over here with, I think those are the weeping willows. I need to go find a park that has weeping willows in it. So putting you on hold while I find that. Okay, I found the one I want to put in because it's the one with the large fountain in it. I think it's the one with the large fountain in it. Or is it? Oh, no it isn't. Putting you back on hold. Okay, this is the one I want to use. It has that flowing fountain in it, but before I can use it, I have to run a street down through here. So, and I think, okay, let's take a look and see how big this park is in here. About that far. Okay. So I need to get just a tiny little road going about here. And then I can go back to the park. Because of its idiosyncrasies, I'm going to hope that it slaps in there the right way the first time. This thing is really hard to place, but it's a great park, so I keep trying to use it. It's ploppable, but it still has to be plopped on a road where it has this big disconnected sign on top of it, which is really nasty. So there we go, right there. Okay, and it didn't go in the way I wanted it to, but I can fix that. Okay, so because I want it to have, well, we can put another road down here, I guess, so it doesn't really matter. Except that path should be, yeah, I need that to come off the other side. Okay, so we're gonna just move it so that it is the other way around and put it right back in the same spot. But with the long path at the back. There we go. Okay, that was how I wanted it. See, now these two tie into the road, and these two right here can be tied into the sides. Okay, and there may or may not be room for one more here. To see what I can come up with. Okay. This one goes with it. It is only one deep. That's not what I want. I wonder if this will fit in there. Oh, goodness, no. Nope, that's too big. And that's too small, unless I do it this way, which would work, I think. Yeah. I think that works. Yeah, see, now this doesn't have a path on it, but I can run a path right next to it, and possibly that will work. Now, I could put two fountains in there, but that would be a bit much. So, okay, that one's too big. Didn't I see another one out here somewhere? Was it this one? Yeah. Oh, I could have done it if I hadn't done that. There we go. Okay, that works perfect. Now I have something to connect to here. Down here. Oh, that's going to go right through a palm tree. Was not what I had planned on, but okay. That's going to be just a little something different. I may have to move this just a little bit. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to move this park. Just a smidge. See, right now we have a palm tree. I want to run it right through here. This is going to be hard to do because I can't see what I'm doing. But I think I want to move it about one tile. We'll see if I can do that. See if that works. Yay! There, now it's not running through the palm tree. It's running through next to the court. Perfect. And this one's all right. Okay. Get out of that one. And this one, if I run, if I can, take a path through from, oh, it's not going to let me. I try to go here and it bounces over here. Let's see if that works. Okay, I don't think that disturbed anything on that side. Where will it let me tag in here? I have to go all the way over there, huh? Okay, well, there's nothing there to be disturbed. Okay, so now all we need to do is go grab a couple of trees. Oh, trees, not parks. And I think just... we have a couple of, I wouldn't normally do this, but we have a few of these weeping willows in other locations, so I'm going to stick some in this park just to make them look like they belong there. And then I'm going to go back to the parks, go grab tiny one. That's not it. That's it. A little flowing fountain park. I was hoping I could put that in the middle, but I can't. Okay. I don't think that's... Nope. Let's move it one more time, just run over. Okay. So now that's in the middle. And it's just, you know, something to make it look a little bit closer to... Oh, I did it again. There we go. And I'll just get a couple more of these and slap them in there. And a couple of the acacias and put them up here to make it look like... There. Now, between this park and that park, hopefully, I can run a path. Just what I was hoping to do. Don't know if I can get away with it or not. I think it's going to let me. Nope. Nope. Okay, well then we'll go around the outside of it. Space already occupied. Oh my goodness. Really? Well, I may not be able to. There we go. Now, did that connect? Yep. And if I can, I will try to do the same thing down here. There. Now we have ways for people to travel through here if they want to. And turning it on, there's our fountain. Isn't that a nice counterpoint to the college? I know it took a while to make, but it was fun. And we have a lovely, lovely park now. I don't know why we still have... What have I got on here? There we go. Okay, so now we have a really lovely park that we can build off of. And we can put residential along here now, if we still need it. Low demand, yeah, we can go with that. Although I think instead I'm going to, we haven't had a chance to do any there are people coming out of here, but I want people that are going in. There we go, I see one right there. Unless he's headed for the park. No, I don't want the dog, I want the guy. The person. Spectacular bowling, okay. I was kind of hoping for somebody who was leaving in a car, because we don't have a lot of time. This guy's obviously going to take the metro. And I don't want to go with the metro. I want to go with somebody who's going to... Okay, who's this? Leaving. Going home from the university on a bicycle. She's already on a bicycle. My goodness. Do they hop on that fast? Okay, well, I'm going to put you on hold because we're at 29 minutes till I can find somebody who's going home in a car. Okay, this might work. Albert Gray, if he jumps into a car, he's going home, and he's not on a bike yet. So we'll follow him for a second and see if he gets in a car. Can he get in a car? No, he's going to... Okay. He's going into the metro. just really wasn't what I was planning on doing, because you get down in there and you wind up taking a long mentor ride. Of course, that's still faster than, maybe we'll just go as far as he goes. Maybe he'll be going just across the water. That would be good. He's already headed out. I didn't check to see where he lived. I don't know if he lives right across the water in the residential area there, in which case that'd be great, because he'll probably get off right there. And gosh, I hope he does. If he doesn't, this episode's going to be all about putting in the University Park, because I messed up. I didn't check where he lived first. He doesn't get on this spot that we're. There are two places he can get out at that I would wait for. Well, really, this is the only one I would wait for. Come on. Don't turn me on. Don't turn me on. Don't turn me on. Up the stairs. Up the stairs. Up the stairs. Oh. He's going down. Okay. And goodness only knows where he's going from there. So I'm going to go ahead and pop out of him. He's down there, and I probably should try to get loose from him. But it doesn't matter. We're at 31 minutes anyway, and so this episode is ended, because I'm trying to keep everything at 31 minutes. But we have a lovely residential area across the water now. You can even see it from over here. See? Pretty? So when we come back in the next episode, I'm going to just do a couple of just first persons, because we didn't get a chance to do any this time. Okay, see ya.